Welcome to Door County Drone. Today, we're documenting a historic journey. The World War II submarine USS Cobia, SS-245, a National Historic Landmark, is underway. She's being towed from her home at the Wisconsin Maritime Museum to Fincantieri Bay Shipbuilding in Sturgeon Bay, Wisconsin, for a vital restoration. Join us as we follow this iconic vessel's voyage to preservation. The journey of the USS Cobia is a voyage through history itself. As she is towed across the waters of Lake Michigan for restoration, she carries with her the legacy of American ingenuity, valor, and preservation. Her story begins not in Wisconsin, but in Groton, Connecticut. Her keel was laid down on March 17, 1943, at the Electric Boat Company, a name synonymous with submarine innovation. Launched on November 28th of that same year, she was commissioned into the United States Navy on March 29, 1944, under the command of Lieutenant Commander Albert Becker. She was a Gato-class submarine, a formidable fleet boat, 311 feet long, with a beam of 27 feet, and powered by 4 massive diesel engines driving electric generators. She could cruise on the surface at over 20 knots, and when submerged, her electric motors provided a silent, stealthy 9 knots. Her armament consisted of 10 torpedo tubes, 24 torpedoes, a 3-inch deck gun, and smaller anti-aircraft cannons. She was designed for one purpose: to seek out and destroy the enemy. Her wartime service was distinguished and fierce. The Cobia conducted 6 war patrols in the vast expanse of the Pacific Theater, primarily in the treacherous waters around Japan, the East China Sea, and the South China Sea. On her very first patrol, she proved her mettle by sinking the Japanese destroyer IJN Karakaya and damaging another. But her actions went beyond sinking ships. On her second patrol, the Cobia executed a daring rescue, saving 3 American aviators whose plane had been shot down during a raid on Yap Island. This act of courage earned her crew a commendation. Throughout her patrols, the Cobia was a relentless hunter. She is credited with sinking 4 confirmed Japanese vessels totaling over 10,000 tons and damaging several more. Her crews endured depth-charge attacks, relentless anti-submarine patrols, and the immense psychological pressure of underwater warfare. She was part of the famed silent service that crippled the Japanese merchant marine and strangled the empire's supply lines, a contribution recognized as crucial to the Allied victory in the Pacific. With the war's end, the Cobia's role evolved. She was decommissioned in 1946, but was reactivated in 1951 to serve as a training submarine during the Korean War era, based in New London, Connecticut. She was finally decommissioned for the last time in 1954 and placed in reserve. This is where her profound connection to Wisconsin begins. While the Cobia was built in Connecticut, her legacy in Manitowoc is rooted in an incredible feat of production. During World War II, the Manitowoc Shipbuilding Company, better known for constructing commercial lake vessels, was awarded a contract to build submarines. In an astonishing display of skill and ingenuity, the yard constructed 28 submarines, 25 Gato-class and 3 Balao-class boats. These submarines were launched sideways into the Manitowoc River, a unique method necessitated by the narrow waterway. They were then placed on floating dry docks and towed down the Mississippi River to New Orleans for fitting out before finally reaching the open ocean. Collectively, the Manitowoc boats served with incredible distinction, sinking over 1 million tons of enemy shipping. To honor this incredible local achievement and the entire submarine force, the Wisconsin Maritime Museum worked to bring a submarine to Manitowoc as a permanent memorial. They found the Cobia, a perfectly preserved example of the boats built there. In 1970, she was towed through the Great Lakes to her new home on the Manitowoc River. Her preservation was formally recognized with her placement on the National Register of Historic Places in 1979. Then, in 1986, she was officially incorporated into the Manitowoc Maritime Museum and declared a National Historic Landmark. Not for her own combat record alone, but as a representative of all the Manitowoc-built submarines and the silent service as a whole. For decades, she has served as a museum and a sacred memorial, but time is an unrelenting force. The freshwater, while less corrosive than saltwater, has slowly weakened her hull. This carefully planned journey to the skilled shipwrights at Fincantieri Bay Shipbuilding is a critical mission. It is an investment in the future, ensuring this irreplaceable artifact of history is preserved for generations to come. This tow is more than a logistical feat. It is a promise to remember the workers who built her sisters, the sailors who served with unimaginable courage, and the stories that must never be forgotten. The USS Cobia sails on, a guardian of history, ensuring the legacy of the silent service endures. We hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe.